everybody, this is Jean. Welcome to my craft space. Today I want to show you the first 5 things that I've made in response to the 100 Things challenge suggested by Rebecca from Dances with Pitbulls. I have challenged myself to make 100 things before I will allow myself to buy any new products, although I am allowing myself to replace essentials like glue and white paint and white gesso and black paint and so on. The first thing I made was a prompt card box for the prompt cards I'd been sent by Becky from Aunt Beck's Creations as a prize. I have a video on this and I've put the link below. The second thing that I've made, which I'm going to be working on today, was a little book of collage which was suggested by Cat Hand, I think, in a recent video. I'll try and put the link to that underneath as well. And I made this by taking some 6x6 inch scrapbook paper, which I've got a lot of, cutting it in half and then assembling it so that there are 5 pages in each signature. I just stapled the middle and made 5 signatures. Then I've taken a throat sweet box and trimmed it down. I've put an extra bit of cardboard in as the stiffening for the spine. This is actually the second book I intend to make. The book I've already made is, you can see in the background, using elastic bands to connect it all together, and there's the book that I will be working on today. The third thing I made was some altered clipboards. These were just boring plastic blue clipboards, and all I've done here is to stick on scraps of paper that are colour coordinated. I put washi tape around the edges and I think they look really pretty. Now I've got them hanging on the wall and I'm going to use them to clip inspiring pictures or ideas onto. The fourth thing that I made was the cardboard owl. I made a video on this very recently and I'll put the link below. The owl has now been made into a card and it's gone to a good home, but I was so anxious to send the card that I didn't take a photograph of the card itself. And the fifth thing that I made is what this video is really all about. I've taken the little book of collage and I want to make a better cover for it. This is a piece of brown, thin fun foam and a rubber stamp. And I'm going to heat the foam using my heat gun. And you heat it until it changes, and you'll see the way that it changes. I got this technique from someone and I've no idea where I got it from. It was quite a while ago and I apologise to the person whose idea it is, so I just can't remember who it was. You then stamp your rubber stamp into the heated foam. And I'm sorry, yes, I am wearing my dressing gown here because I had this idea just as I got up. So I just had a quick shower, went straight into my craft space to do it. You can see now the imprint of the stamp on the foam. And then I've learned that you need to cut that out and put it to one side straight away, because the temptation is to reheat the foam, and if the heat gets anywhere near the stamp you've already done, it goes back to being smooth again. This is metallic gilding polish in copper shine. So I'm now applying the polish very lightly, very small amount with my finger. I started doing this with a cotton bud and it just put too much on. It didn't give the effect that I wanted. The effect I wanted, which you can see here, is a sort of antique-y look, so it's only half got the copper colour on it. Now here I'm stamping out some numbers for the title. I'm going to use Inca Gold in Aquamarine for these, and I'm sorry about the focus here, and what I'm actually doing here is making the tiles that say 100, and I later on made some more tiles that said things. Here I'm doing a bigger tile eventually what I did with that was too big really for the project, but I cut it up into very small pieces which I needed to do the patchwork. Using tacky glue to stick the tiles down. I think I may have changed this arrangement eventually, but this is the tiles that have been done in aquamarine, which say 100 things. And then this is the start of my attaching the copper tiles. This was very fiddly, there was a lot of cutting to shape, and so I'm afraid I didn't show any of it on camera. All I can show you is the end result. There will be a better close-up later on. I've decided to use this book to record the 100 things that I've made. And so here I am writing in this number 5, which is making foam tiles for the cover. Now it is a little book of collage, and I hadn't up till this point done any collage, so what I'm doing here is just sticking some items onto the pages, taken it out of the cover just to make it a bit easier to do. And I'm just showing you what, and I probably will go back and add more to those pages, and certainly be adding more to other pages as well. Then I slip that back into the little book and just do a little flip through of the 3 pages I've done so far. And then that is the little book complete, and that's my video complete. And so I'll just say thank you for watching. Bye for now.